Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing too blessed to stress. Yeah, did you guys get my email? Well, more importantly, did you see my picture in the signal? What'd you think about the shoes? I don't know. They're probably gonna think I'm from Morocco, right? Yeah, he sent me the link to the website 100%. Yeah, so the reason why I want to talk to you guys is because I have you set up with Eugene for next Tuesday. Yeah, so the thing about Eugene is he does a lot of EINs and ITNs, etc. Yeah, so he'll walk you through a lot of that process, right? Just to get to the point to where we're essentially able to start going out and connecting you with the bankers and everybody to get you lined up for financing. Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of, where you guys are at right now. You're not essentially financeable in the US. Yeah, so he's going to walk you through the process of getting your ITNs and everything all lined up. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Yeah, speak with him more so about it, but I just got you guys your appointments with him for next Tuesday. No, I actually met him. I saw him on the news. Dead serious. Yeah, I saw him on the news. I saw his story. I saw what he was doing, right? Then I go on Instagram and he only has I think 12 or 1300 followers at that time. Shot him some DMs. Right? Yep. I said, man, this guy looks like Jumba. Yeah, Jumba from Lilo and Stitch. Almost the same accent too, that Russian thick accent. Yeah, and then you talk to him in real life and you're like, oh my gosh, this guy is light years ahead of anyone I've ever met when it comes to just smarts. Oh yeah, and not only that, but his story is amazing and he does excellent work, and so overall, he's a guy definitely to start working with to start that process. No, that will all come essentially after you guys get them all their ITNs and everything starts working out like that. Pretty much anything in the US you can finance with 20% down. Yeah, so if you go in your portals, right? Yeah, if you go in your portal and it's in the banking section, I think it's like the third or fourth video. Yeah, it's actually recorded a call of me interviewing a banker. Have you guys seen that? Yeah, and the highlights of that call, I guess, was me just kind of making crazy talk, right? But I was telling the banker kind of the lending scenario. I said, hey, there's this amazing $2 million apartment building that I think I can get for 1.4, but here's the problem. Yeah, and I said, my credit is horrible. I'm facing foreclosures and bankruptcies, right? And I'm on probation for attempted murder. I made it extra juicy. Well, it's just to point out that bankers will finance everything as long as it's a good solid deal. Yeah, and I said I'm on probation for attempted murder. And you hear the banker kind of pause and he's like, all right, well, send me the details. It's America, it's the land of second chances and business, This place is a casino. No, it's really you're going to be terrified probably asking for the amounts of money that you want to ask for. But if you just do the math on what it takes to get to your goals financially, it's like, oh shoot, it isn't as emotional. It's very logical. You need to get to about $10 million worth of equity in anything with a return of 10%. So if you have $10 million in equity in properties, return on investment at 10%, that'll get you to your $1 million that you both will need to quit medicine essentially. Yeah, or for one of you guys, you need $5 million worth of assets returning 10%, which will put you at 500K, which will allow you to quit medicine. So you need to kind of find something that you can get to that number as quickly as possible. It's very hard real estate wise to get to that kind of money. I don't want to say impossible. I'm not a dream killer. I'm a dreamer actually, but I'm just being very logical, trying to be anyway. Realistically, to get to that, you'll probably need about $50 million worth of assets. So if you go out and you buy a $50 million apartment building, and you put 20% down, right? So that's 10 million down plus costs and fees. You're probably at at least 10,800,000 that you would need for the down payment, right? You fix it up, you improve it, whatever, you make it worth 60, 65, return on capital at that moment, then there you go. In one deal, you hit the numbers. Yeah, or you can kind of do whatever you guys want. The point is that I'm just trying to tell you what it's going to take numbers wise to get to where you guys want to be at and to kind of adjust your targets. Yeah, you're not going to get a fourplex to get to where you want to be. Honestly, that's what I learned the most. All I learned was that you have to really learn big lessons as quickly as possible, right? And then whether you win or fail or whatever it is, you take those lessons and then you just aim higher. Oh yeah, and I just got chills just telling you guys that. Yeah. No, me no, heck no. Me never. Maybe my trust, right? Maybe my business, maybe something like that, but never me ever. As far as I'm concerned, I will always be on a W-2 of some sort. Yeah, 100%. All right, well, it was really nice chatting with you guys. I know you guys are going to be rocking and rolling soon, so if you need anything, please let me know. Yeah, and Eugene will get you guys all set up. Let me know if you need anything. All right, take care. So that's another group of the ambitious Africans. I don't know what's in the water over there, but man, they really just, that culture just breeds hunger and success and knowledge. Like, I can't wait to go visit.